So I remember you teaching about like how certain skills make more sense to put together than other skills.
Yep.
So like if things run smoothly, like instead of coming out like with a cross, like how are we supposed to know like which skills are more smooth? Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
so it totally makes sense. Okay, let's discuss this. So what skills make sense within a sequence is basically the question, right? Like there's so many to choose from. What do we do when we're constructing a sequence? Let's do, let's make a sequence and kind of play along with it a little bit. So let's take, let's start with some singles. We'll do some multiples, and then we'll end with like a push-up. So let's do a swing cross single. All right, so swing cross. Now let's add that to, a swing cross double. Let's not be specific about which side right now, but we'll just kind of keep that idea out there. Like I know I want to do, because this is how routine building typically happens, is you have a certain amount of skills that you would like to do, and you kind of build around them. Some people kind of just go straight forward. There's different ways to do it, but this is a very popular way of creating a sequence, is picking a couple skills to build around, right? So we have swing, cross, single. Let's take a swing, cross, double. So 1, 2. Let's also add a swing, open, double, and like a TJ, right? So we've now got this kind of core set of skills, and we know we want to do also a push-up, right? So the question is, how do we connect these? So if we have this single, and then we have swing, cross, and then we also have 1, 2, 3, right? Well, I've kind of already decided how I want this to flow, which is I do a swing cross, and then I go immediately into the left side, and then I go from that left side into a TJ for the multiple section, right? I could just as easily do 1, 2, not as easily, but you see how like that automatically looks a little bit weirder because my hands are here and I can't transition into a wrist on wrist that easily, right? Versus when I do swing, cross, and then from here, it's very easy because I'm already in a wrist on wrist position. It's done. So like that looks, that right side to left side, like boom, that's easy to get that done. And then once I do this, it's easy to hit that TJ. Doesn't really matter which side, right? So how do I do a left swing cross smoothly into that multiple section? Well, now we got to think about what kind of a skill can I do that'll like help me transition. If I do swing, cross, TS, I could do that, but it's still, it's a little bit, right? Like it's not smooth and crisp. So let's run through the list of skills we could do. We could go, let's just kind of stick with crosses because we're kind of in that single under cross section, right? What about an EB? Well, I know that swing, cross, swing, EB, that kind of looks good, right? Like now I know like that moves well because my hands are already set up for the next skill, which is really kind of what you're looking at, is like, how can my hands be positioned in a way that works well? So we do all that. So it's like, okay, now we've got these little pieces that are connectors. So we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then how you transition into the push-up from there could be a lot of things. You could even do that TJ, and you could do a double under cross after it and just go like 1, 2. And then from here, while you're opening up, you can use that as a double under into the push-up. And because you're opening up, it's just visually interesting because you're returning to neutral, but you're also dropping your body down, right? So does that make sense? Yeah?
So basically we have to figure out like the hand placements of what makes more sense to come in and out of different skills.
Yeah, hand placements are kind of what help you decide what's smooth because certain skills help feed into other skills. Let's take, but to be honest, a lot of it really is just creativity and drawing on your knowledge of other skills and just testing one after the other after. Like if you didn't know swing, cross, swing, EB on that side was actually like a smooth way to do things, you might do swing cross toad, swing cross inverse toad, swing cross elephant, swing cross TS, swing cross swing EB on the same side. So swing cross, right? Like there's all these different ways you could do it. And that's why as you continue to develop your skill set, as you continue to get a lot of muscle memory for a lot of different skills, certain things tend to just click into place because it's comfortable. So there is an element that is your body kind of knows what to do because it knows what's comfortable. But when you're beginning and learning and exploring, literally taking 1, 2, 3 different skills and then plugging in different ones and just running through a list will kind of help you, right? There's different skills, there's both sides of skills, and there's backwards, and you can use, there's a lot of variables to use, but you can use these variables to kind of help create something new.